Okay, to create the vertical component of this alignment, we start at station 0 and enter the elevation for that, which is 124.3. And then we'll create a surface profile using the DEM clipped and the new alignment. We can bring that up by clicking Project Explorer, going into alignment and clicking on Profile View. This is the terrain that is being covered by this line currently. So here we are at 0 at 124.3 and we're looking for grade breaks. And we can probably fit something along here. And this looks like it comes up a little to roughly here. So let's put a grade break in at 200, say 128. So enter 200 in station and in elevation at 128. That's put a line to there, and we'll put another line that could run all the way down there. So we'll put one down at 594 and 114. So just enter that. And that's given us a grade break. Now we don't want to get too far down into the creek area, so we'll go straight across there. And we'll use this point as a grade break, which is going to be 1220 and 110. So go back and enter that. Okay, now that's gotten us to there. And next one needs to come down a little, and it looks like that's the creek area, and that must be the large sweeping curve since that's heading back up onto the end of the ridge. So we'll put the next one around here, so 1900 and 107. Enter those. It's not a big grade break, but you can always edit these as well. Looks like the next one should come through to about here. So we'll go 2900 and 105. These ones get edited, particularly when you're calculating earthworks volumes. So the less earth we'll have to move, the better. So it's starting to go uphill here, and it climbs even steeper at the end there. So we can put it a little under there. At 3600 and 107. So enter that. And it looks like it could go a bit higher. So we'll go back and change the value. Say 109. And that looks better. Alright, it looks like there'll be some cut and fill going on here. So if we zoom in on this a bit, we're looking at 40, 130 and 128. Quite a jump from the last one. And finally we'll just run that straight through to the end. And so that's 4203 and 29.4. So enter that. Okay, now we can see the whole thing. And what we do now is convert them to symmetrical curves and give them curve lengths. Say 200. And it works out the K factor, so you can check those for your sight distances. Make sure you're sticking with the Oss-Rhodes framework as well. We'll just have a look at them as 200-meter sag and crest curves. Okay, so these ones were quite snug. So we'll just see if there's anything out of the ordinary there. And that seems to be fine. There's no massive cuts. So that is a vertical alignment, and we'll just put super elevation in, just the basic parameters. So we won't go any more than 3 here. And in vertical curve length, we'll just put 40 meters. And do that for all of them. And because they've got transitions on them, they're automatically picking these things up, which is handy. The vertical curve is just the curve for actually applying the start and finish of the super elevation, so that it's really nice and smooth. Because these are quite small changes. So when we apply that, that's the parameters that we'll get. Okay, so now we have a horizontal alignment with a vertical component. And what we'll do now is move on to creating a corridor.